friends, it's Six Pack Sarah. I'm coming to you today with a candle update video. We're gonna go through all my spring summer candles and a few like all year type that I can use more than just a season, or they don't seem particularly season appropriate. Okay, so if you see here, this is where I'm trying to store my candles at this stage in my life. Ideally, I would like to get my candle selection down so they all fit in really down here, but maybe like it's up there, anything like that. But that's not all the candles I have, so I've got some work to do. Here's my little spreadsheet I use to keep track of what candles I have on hand. I try really hard to keep it updated anyway, but so I've got them sorted by spring, summer, all year, fall, and winter. And I have some other, this is very rough spreadsheet. Like, it's not official. I just do what works good for me. As you can see, I have a total of 63 candles, and I told myself to not go over 70. Sometimes when I give myself a limit, it's like, you better watch out, because now I'm going to break that limit like crazy, which is why I have as many as I do to begin with. But for whatever reason, so far it's been helping me once I got back down to 70 to say no more than that. Just to say, nope, you just better sit out, don't buy this sale or order or whatever. So I have 13 spring and summer candles, and my ideal is that I don't have more than 10 of one type, at least by the end of a season. I don't know. I also have 19 all year candles, which is kind of bakery or maybe perfumey, cologne-y, stuff that's not tied to a season in my mind. 12 fall candles and 19 winter candles, which includes Christmas and winter. Winter I can go through, especially definitely January and February, if not longer than that. Anyway, so those are the candles I have. I'll show you the 13 spring and summer candles, plus a few from the all year, and actually one from the fall. Okay, so one of the companies I use is Smith & Company candles, and they once packaged them in this, which was really cool in the box. I really liked how that kept them safe, but also was a good storage system for me. It's not something I'll use long term, I don't think, because it doesn't really fit on my shelf, but for overflow right now, it's helping. One of the candles from Smith & Company is Fireside Evenings. This is on my fall list at the moment, but I didn't super care for it in the fall, and I'm hoping I might enjoy it better in a different season or setting. So it is amber, woods, cardamom, and clove. I burned it once, maybe twice. It's just a little too cologne-y for my usual taste. So I just might do it once a month or something for a while and just see how I like that. We'll see. It's not too bad. It's just not really what I prefer to smell for a long time. And with these candles, which are soy, they take a lot longer to pool out, and they take forever to get through. So once I have one of these, I have it for quite a while. But Fruit Loops, this is actually the second one I've had. It is cereal, lemon, vanilla, and sugared milk. Very similar to the other vendor cereal waxes that I have smelled, especially Rose Girls, my go-to. But yeah, it does. It smells like Fruit Loops. Very lemony, very good. I like it. And with these ones, it's like a little bit of almost bakery to it without being like cakey or heavy bakery. Still nice and light and fruity, so that's nice in the summer. I also have Sunrise Citrus. This is citrus, grapefruit, lemon, and green. I remember asking before I purchased it, is this going to be very green, or is it mostly lemon, mostly the citrus? And they said it's mostly citrus, which is true. But it is like it is green. There's green to it. But it's pretty good. I don't know if I would repurchase it, but it's enjoyable. I had a different citrus one from them, and I can't remember what it's called, but I enjoyed that one a little more than this one. But if you can see with the soy candles, it's really nice because they do burn down really well. It's a little residuey on the outside, but that makes it feel more authentically homemade to me rather than just a factory perfection thing or something. Anyway, so I do enjoy that one, and I use that one quite regularly. It also is nice to burn something like that with a bakery type on the side sometimes. And the last one I have out from Smith & Company is salted caramel popcorn. I don't always love like state fair type scents. The circus concession one from Rose Girls isn't my favorite. I don't know why. I think there's just something wrong with me. It's fine. But this one is caramel, popcorn, sea salt, and vanilla. I also stay away from sea salt quite often. But I do think I'm going to really enjoy it. It's sweet, which I like. So I'll do that, but I might wait till like August when it feels more state fair type. We'll see. We'll see how my other candles go. Then I've got this one from Frostbeard Studio called Old Books. My husband got this for me a few years ago for a birthday, I believe. And it's aged paper and dusty shelves. As lovely as that sounds to me, a book lover, I'm not sure if that's what I smell. I don't really know what I smell, except it occurred to me that this reminds me of my grandparents' house, particularly in their basement by their back door. There is a shelf with books and old VHS tapes and decorations and things that have been around a long time. And it's right by their door that leads out down the hill to the lake. So I don't really know what smells like what, but in that area, that's what this smells like. And so in that sense, I really love it, but I haven't burned it yet. So my goal is to at least light it up once or twice this summer. My grandma passed away in the fall, so this will be my first summer without her, and this I think would be good to remember her. Okay, I've got vanilla waffle cone from Our Own Candle Company. I got this from Boscov's when I ordered my candle crock and just needed to order a little more to get free shipping, so I looked at candles. Why not? But I went with 3 teeny tiny ones because I had never used or seen this candle company. So I could try out the scents to see if I like them. Unfortunately, the first 2 I used were not that great. The scent was the actual scent was great, but the performance wasn't. And I don't know if it's because it's super tiny, so I can't smell it, or it feels like to me there's a lot of concentrated scent oil in the top, but then the rest of it is kind of a dud. But maybe it's just because it's tiny. I don't know. But the first one I got was a cinnamon one. Cinnamon roll or something, and the wick was like way off to the side, like super close to the edge. Obviously at the beginning it was clipped up here and it was fine, but after even one burn it was just traveling and I could not fix it. I could not get it to push back up, so I had to put it in my candle crock because the wick was so bad. Felt weird to put a tiny candle in a candle crock, but it worked, except I still couldn't smell it, so it was kind of a dud. I still have it sitting on my shelf because I get a whiff of the cinnamon, and I really liked the cinnamon profile. Anyway, the next one burned really well, but after a couple of burns I didn't really smell anything, so that was a bummer. So I got one more to try. If I try this company again, I would stick to one of a larger size to see if that performs better. But I did like the scent profile a lot. Next, we've got this one, In Loving Memory of Your 30s. My husband got me this for my birthday this year. Isn't he so sweet? I think he got it on Etsy, but I don't know for sure. It just says it's a hand-poured coconut soy wax candle. No scent notes or anything. But to me, it smells a lot like Sunrise Woods from Bath & Body Works. I have one of those candles, and which also smells like Vitamin R Relax from Scentsy. So I do like the scent of it, the profile. Hopefully I like it when it's burning, so I'll work on that this summer. It's hard to use ones like this, gift things, because then you're like, well, then once I use it, it's gone, and it's harder to remember that memory, but I'll use it because I love my husband. Okay, next we're going to do Goose Creek candles. I'm actually not going to burn most of them yet, if ever. We'll see. Because it's from the Strawberry Shortcake collection, which I think is back. I don't know. Anyway, I've always loved Strawberry Shortcake and strawberries, as you can tell. And this is a lot like Bath & Body Works Strawberry Pound Cake, but a little more strawberry. So I really like it, and I like sniffing it. But I don't always get great performance out of Goose Creek. And I would really hate to burn it and then not be able to smell it. So right now I'm enjoying it like this. I could potentially reuse the packaging in the future, but I don't know that I actually would. So right now it's just on the back burner. We'll see what happens. Another one I got from that collection is Custard. This is very similar, but I would say less on the strawberry, more on maybe vanilla. I'm pretty sure this one I won't really smell while burning, but it could be a good candle crock one. Out of all the Strawberry Shortcake ones like this, this is the first one I would burn, so we'll see. But it probably won't be this year. And then I also have Lemon Meringue from Strawberry Shortcake. This one, very, very similar to Bath & Body Works Iced Lemon Pound Cake. But again, I don't trust their performance as much, and it's super cute. So maybe one day I'll get around to burning it, but it's going to be a while. The last Goose Creek one I have is also Strawberry Shortcake, but this one's Cafe au Lait, and I've already gone through one of these, so you may have seen it before, and I have an extra backup, so I will burn this one and enjoy it. It smells so good on cold. It might be a good candle crock one too if it's not. I wasn't super impressed with the performance last time, but it was better than some. So it might be good in the candle crock. Anyway, so that one's very enjoyable. Then we've got two from Kohl's. I used to buy a ton of Kohl's candles between Kohl's Cash and sales and whatever, and just trying them out and actually being able to go into the store and see what it smells like most of the time. Yeah, I got quite a few, but I started to suspect that they are being a little too sooty. Usually the jars are fine and it looks okay, but I feel like since they're cheaper, they are making my ceilings a little more sooty. So my husband doesn't love that. So I'm trying not to buy them, but every so often. So this one is Summer Berry Lemonade, which is lemonade and mixed summer berries. And it's really is just what it sounds like. It's pretty good. I purchased this one a few years ago, but I think I had two of them, so I have this one left. I tried to burn it once. I don't know why I had to blow it out before it got anywhere. But yeah, so I'll work on this one. I could see myself putting this pretty quickly in the candle crock too, because I think it'll go well with like any wax, most of my summer wax that I'm doing. So it won't clash. It'll be good. We'll see. And then probably later in the summer I'll do Toasted Marshmallow. They say the scent notes are sweet tobacco, cotton candy, and fireside marshmallow, but it to me is very similar to Marshmallow Fireside from Bath & Body Works. Possibly sweeter though, which for me is good. And this is very much an end of summer scent for me. And I like the Bath & Body Works ones, and I love the packaging on them, but they're wintry, so I don't often, I'm like, I'm going to pull out a winter candle in the summer. I don't know. So I'm going to do that one first. And last we have Bath & Body Works candles, which I think for most people are kind of the most likely to have on hand from what I've seen. You know, there are certain people who do other things, but most people do Bath and Body Works at some point. Oh, so I have 2 Ice Lemon Pound Cake. I love this one a lot. This year I got really nervous they weren't going to bring it back because I didn't see it for a while. And I think the year before too. So once it did come back around Easter, I was like, doing it, getting 2. One of them I'm supposed to chop and use for wax melts. I haven't done that yet. We'll see if I get around to it. I did use up the one I had on hand before, and I would love to get like 6 of these and have on hand in case they don't come back. But I'm trying really hard not to do that since I want to fit into that storage space. But I love this one. A nice sugary glazed icing, pure lemon zest, fluffy pound cake, and whipped cream. Definitely get the pound cake as well as the lemon. And I love that. So, yeah. I also have 2 strawberry pound cake. This was an older packaging. I think it was a couple years ago, like not just last summer. And then this was this summer. Yeah, I've been working on this one. It's got at least to the halfway mark now. It's burning pretty good, but it burns really, really hot, so it is a little discolored in the wax where it's melted. I've been enjoying burning it, but it might be about time to go in the candle crock. We'll see. But it's nice, and I just don't want it to get too sooty or whatever. But I really loved this packaging. This, like, I bought this one. I wasn't sure yet, will I like strawberry pound cake? It's a little on the strawberry yogurt side for my husband, but he doesn't say anything when I'm doing the candles, and I enjoy it. So I've been doing that. Yeah, and this one's cute too, so I had to get a second one in this packaging. Almost got them in the sale, another one, but so far I haven't done that. Okay, next we have Bergamot Waters. I've had this for a couple years because burning cologne type candles isn't my favorite thing, but I really like the scent of it. Bergamot, Blue Waters, and Sandalwood. I actually get the wallflower plugins for my husband's work office, and I need to put more out there. I haven't done it for a while, but so every once in a while I do this, but after a few years I still have this much left, so not very often, but I enjoy it. And then to go with that one, I got the Ariel candle. I was very excited, of course, to see the Princess collection, but also very hesitant because I don't do florals, and a lot of them were definitely floral. But this one is Sea Salt Breeze, Golden Citrus, and Coral Waters. And again, normally I don't do like watery sea type scents, but it has a similar profile to Bergamot Waters. It's not the same, but the like whatever I like about them is the same. So yeah, it definitely does smell like watery, with a hint of perfuminess for me. So hopefully will enjoy this burning, but I thought I would enjoy this one, Ariel. And Ariel's my favorite princess. My kids tell me my favorite princess is Belle, which to an extent is true because I love how she reads and that she's a country girl. But in reality, Ariel's my favorite because of the red hair. Not gonna lie, it's a hair thing. We also have Sunrise Woods, and this one is Creamy Sandalwood, Sweet Berries, and Cozy Cashmere. And I really enjoy this one. It's more woodsy from the sandalwood and everything. I don't smell too much berry personally. I have also enjoyed this one in the whatever they're called, the car things you put on your visor. I had that. I think I put it in our car at the end of the summer last year or something, and it's still in there. And when I think to myself, oh, I need to put in a new one, then I get a whiff of it again. So I haven't changed it. But I don't always smell it. Anyway, I really enjoy this. I've been enjoying it more as I've had it. And it reminds me of Scentsy, Vitamin R, and Barefoot Beach, although I've only warmed that one once. But I'm enjoying that. and it's not my typical. So yeah, I do have one more backup of Sunrise Woods, but I'm not including it in this stash because I don't intend to go through it quite this year. I can either do it in a different season or next year. We'll see. And Book Loft. This one, the scent notes are cozy up under a warm blanket as you turn the pages of your favorite book. That's not scent notes. It's a description of an idea. And it's not what I get. This is not what I smell when I'm reading books. I probably would rather do Cafe au lait for Book Loft. Anyway, so this one might be too perfumey for me, so I haven't gotten brave enough to try it yet. But it's popular enough to have been coming back, so I don't think it's just me. I mean, I do think it's a me thing, not a scent thing. I don't know. The second whiff is always better than the first, so that's good. I'm just not sure on this one. What are your thoughts on Book Loft if you've smelled it? And the last candle for this project, so to speak, is Sugared Lemonade from Bath & Body Works. I've been working methodically through my lemon candles because I had a lot, because I really like lemon candles, we'll just say. Fresh lemon juice, sugar crystals, and crushed ice. I would say it has a similar lemon profile to the Sunrise Citrus one, though different. And it's a little more, like, I think the floral is definitely not the right packaging, but it's gorgeous. But it does have like an outdoorsy lemon to it to me. So it's pretty good. Maybe a poolside lemon, I don't know. So it's pretty good, but not my favorite lemon. I think I like sugared lemon zest. I can't keep them straight. Once they're not in my view, I can't keep the lemon candles straight. But I definitely lean Lemon Bakery overall. But my first lemon candle was a Yankee straight lemon candle, and I really enjoyed that, except for that it was the old style jar with one wick, and just refused to burn, to pull across the whole way unless I put tinfoil around it, so whatever. But I really enjoyed the scent of that, and I've been addicted to lemon in the beginning of the year, like ever since. But anyway, none of them are quite that good, but I do like the Lemon Bakery a little bit better. Anyway, so those are my candles. I counted that there are 22 I'm working through, sort of, minus the ones that I told you I'm not going to work through yet. But 13 of them are from spring and summer, and then the rest are either all year candles, or there's one that's a fall right now, but maybe I'll move it to all year depending on how I feel this summer about it. Anyway, so my goal is to get that number down because I want to fit in my storage behind me. To have all my candles in one place would be great, but it's a process. I've been doing pretty good about not purchasing this year, so I'm proud of myself for that. And part of it's when my husband looks at the ceiling and goes, I don't like that. So that's a good motivator. The Smith & Company are one of my favorites in the sense that I love how they burn, and that they do, I get my money's worth as far as burn time. But they have a less selection of scents. So there's that. And then, so if I don't love a scent, then it takes forever to get through. Yeah, so that's what we got. So I'm hoping to get down to hopefully less than 10 for my spring and summer stash, because I don't like burning as many candles in the summer, since when it's hot and we don't have central air, it's hot, I don't like to add heat. Yeah. So I've been doing good this month because it's been a very cool June where I live, so it's been not too bad to burn candles. But I would like to get my number a little bit less, and then try not to buy too many spring and summer candles. But like in the case of Ice Lemon Pound Cake, which I technically start burning as soon as January hits, you know, that type of thing isn't just spring summer either, I guess. But yeah. But then fall, winter, I'll be back to kind of show you what I'll be working on in fall and winter, and then you'll see my empties each month of which ones I'm finishing up and getting through, and I'll update you on my numbers in a few months. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.